Federal benefit educators' representatives are licensed financial professionals. They are not affiliated with or endorsed by the federal government or any government agency. The information provided is meant to be informational only and not intended to be a recommendation of any type. Contact an appropriately licensed financial professional regarding your individual situation.
Hey to you too. Stacy is one of our amazing instructors here at Federal Benefits Educators, and we are so excited to have her today because she is answering your questions. So buckle up. This is a bit of a lengthy one, but today's question is, can you explain how the new TSP beneficiary rules differ from the old beneficiary rules?
Okay, I'm going to take my time on this one. So the new rule, and this can be found at tsp.gov, by the way, everyone. You can look it up for yourself, but you might have to play this tape back a couple of times to get it. The new rule, if a primary beneficiary predeceases, the TSP participant, which is the original owner, the employee, the primary beneficiary's share will be distributed among the remaining primary beneficiaries. So assuming that's 3 or 4 beneficiaries left, maybe 25% apiece, right? Okay, so now on to it. Contingent beneficiaries are no longer linked to a specific primary beneficiary. Contingent beneficiaries will only receive a payment if all primary beneficiaries are deceased. Now, here's an example. Janet is the TSP participant. Janet named her 4 children as primary beneficiaries, getting 25% each. She named her 4 grandchildren as contingent beneficiaries in Section 5 of the TSP 3. And then 2 of the primary beneficiaries passed away before Janet. That means no change to the TSP was done, TSP 3. The remaining 2 primary beneficiaries will now receive 50% equally because they're primary beneficiaries. The contingent beneficiaries will not receive anything. And remember, the contingent beneficiaries were the grandchildren attached to each primary beneficiary, but only the primary beneficiaries will get anything. From 4 primaries now to 2, they get 50% each. The contingent beneficiaries would get nothing. Okay? Then it also goes on. Under the new rules, TSP participants are not allowed to cancel prior beneficiary designations without assigning a new beneficiary. In other words, participants can no longer opt for the statutory order of precedence if they have previously designated a beneficiary. Okay? Under the old rule, it was if a primary beneficiary passed away prior to the TSP participant, the deceased primary beneficiary share would be distributed to the linked contingent beneficiary. But again, that is the old rule. However, this old rule still applies to all valid beneficiary forms that were submitted before June 1st of 2022. So if the form was submitted before June 1st of 2022, that is the TSP3 form, then the old rule applies. Other than that, we're under that new rule where primary beneficiaries get paid first and not the contingent beneficiaries unless all primaries are deceased. Wow. I know that's a lot to swallow. You might want to rewound this tape again and listen to it again, but it's really important when the beneficiary form is important to you.
Yes, super important for everyone to, have their forms the way they want them and know the rules. And if you are listening, or maybe you're listening a couple times because you need to catch it a couple more times, and you're thinking, oh man, I have some questions, you can attend one of our no-cost trainings. We talk all about federal benefits and what they mean for you. And so you can attend one of our trainings. Head to our website, fededucators.com. We have a map that shows you where we're hosting these trainings. Some of them are in person and some of them are virtual. If you have a question before that and you'd like it to get answered, please email us, info@fededucators.com. Please include your city and state. We can help you find a workshop. We can also help answer some of your retirement benefit questions. And that was your Friday Fast Fact. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Have a good weekend too, Maria.
You too.